Let's talk about that for a minute. You talk about Dharma a little bit. How do you figure that part out in your life?
So Dharma is a fascinating concept.
Yes.
I absolutely love it.
Love it.
And the loose language terminology for it is purpose or calling or your mission and vision in life. Like, what are you meant to do? It's kind of like what you're meant to do. And the thing about Dharma is Dharma talks about how we think we have to learn lots of stuff, when actually Dharma is unlearning and bringing out what you already have. Whoa. So one of the things I mentioned in the book is that you can't be anything. There's two lies we've been told growing up. The first lie is you're nothing. You're stupid, you're worthless, you're not gonna make it. And I'm sure many people listening and watching have heard that from teachers, parents, aunts, uncles, whoever it is. And then the other lie that we're actually told, and I don't think it's a lie, I think it's positive, but sometimes it's misconstrued, is you can be anything.
Right.
And we all know that's not true too.
Right.
And it's unfair because sometimes people get misled.
You're exactly right.
And the Dharma point of view is you can't be anything you want, but you can be everything you are. And what I mean by that is you have a genius, a potential, a power inside of you that you don't know yet. Why? Because you're inexperienced. It's not that you're unqualified, it's you're inexperienced. So people are saying, I'm stuck. I don't know where my life's going. I don't know what my purpose is. So you're perceiving yourself to be unqualified or underqualified. Actually, you're just inexperienced. You just haven't done enough things to let the magnet of your life tell you what it's attracted to. Whoa. So for me, that's what Dharma is encouraging people to do. And this beautiful verse from this Vedic text, a monk text called the Manusmriti. And it says that when you protect your purpose protects you. And what I love about that, and you will appreciate this because I know you're someone that I feel is living this.
Thank you.
A purpose is like a rare gem and you have to protect it. People will tell you that gem is worthless. They'll tell you that that gem is not going to make it. They'll tell you that that gem, that jewel has no value. And that's why you have to protect your own purpose because the world is going to constantly try and pull you away from it. So Dharma is it's not a belief system. It's a fact that you've got skills, genius, potential is sitting inside of you and you have not seen it yet. And I've seen this across the board. I literally just got a call from the CEO of Instagram probably about 3 to 6 months ago. It's been a while now. And she called me up and she said, Jay, we just had, I don't think I've told the story anyway, so you've sparked it out of me, but she goes, we've just had this talk from this speaker that we brought in. And this speaker spent years in a refugee camp. And in this refugee camp, not only did he figure out how to survive, he actually got his mother to save up for a computer and he coded a game. He taught himself how to code and he coded a game that helps people understand how not to be violent in a refugee camp.
Gosh.
And then he used Facebook to promote it.
My gosh.
And they said we were so inspired by him that we brought him in to speak to Instagram and Facebook. And then we asked him the question. We asked him, what has had the impact on you? Like, what kept you inspired? And this guy goes, oh, I used to watch this guy called Jay Shetty on Facebook. And literally, when she told me that, and she said literally the whole audience was in tears at his story. And I said to her, I need to talk to him right away because I need to tell him, I'm like, dude, you've just inspired me. I'm like, dude, your life is way harder than mine's ever been. And if you can realize that you have the potential in a refugee camp to teach yourself how to code and to help people not be violent, I mean, you're inspiring more lives. His name's Luau Mayan. I'm like, dude, you're inspiring so many more lives than I ever, like, it's just beautiful. And to me, that story, I'm not sharing it to show my role in his life. I'm sharing it because I'm like, if he can find a way to find his Dharma, then we haven't got any excuse.